Hello, welcome to Maniac Sports. All right. Well, is this our time to shine? Uh, is what I named today's show. Uh, One of the reasons I picked this name is that I was watching um, Good Morning Football, and they were talking about contenders and pretenders, or um, and it it really struck me when they said you know, that they thought the Lions were actually really a good contender to make it to the Super Bowl. To me, that's reaching a bit. Uh, Thank you for stopping at Tim's Maniac Sports. Please leave a comment. I was going to try to get some guests on today, but I was unable to get everything ready in time. So that was my bust, my fault. But I will look at getting guests on Friday. Because that will be the next show here. Hey, how's it going, Facebook user? Thank you for stopping by. Who is um, right now? It says Facebook user, uh, but thank you for go Lions, 100% go Lions. Let's let's get this team going. One of the things Dan Campbell said in they gotta do different than they did last year. Um, is that they got to um, start out fast. Uh, I was thinking, they got to start out fast, and they got to keep on going too. Okay, we okay. Thank you, Facebook user. We're the NFC North Lions. We win the North. Yeah, definitely. I mean, we're the team to beat right now. Um, we haven't done anything yet, but yeah, definitely we are the team to beat. Let's get out there. Let's win the NFC North. Let's bring it to them. And you know what? I don't want to only win it by a game or by you know closely. I want to dominate the NFC North. Last year we dominated the NFC North in the as far as interleague play. If you look or interconference play, but I want to also dominate. We want to win the NFC North. Uh, that would be great, but I want to win it by a few games. I want to do kind of like what Minnesota did this year or last year. I want to do that this year. Get that thing sold up. The we definitely have the offense to do it. Um, Hey Tristan, how's it going? How's your day going? Uh, I came here because mine says Facebook user. Yeah, okay. I was wondering if that was you. Uh, I'm this Facebook. So yeah. So how far you? So you're pretty confident that they're going to win the NFC North. I'm pretty confident, but that too. Um, but we just got they just got to do it. I mean, like Nike says, they just got to do it. Yeah, I want the Lions to make the playoffs, get a number one seed, all the road games, lead Detroit Lions. Yeah, you know what? Hey, let's do that. Let's do that. Now, one of the things that I was talking earlier, or not earlier, a few I started out talking how the NFC North or how Good Morning Football um, went ahead and said that it looks like they're going to actually a true contender to make it to the Super Bowl, because right now there's not a lot of strong teams that are looking in the whole NFC. But hey, I don't want to win the or make it to the Super Bowl by default. I just want to make it to the Super Bowl because um, we're that good of a team. Hey, thank you, thank you, Jackson. Uh, yeah, I know we're friends. Make sure to check us out also on Tim's Maniac Sports on YouTube. Um, because that's my main channel there too. Thank you for joining. Yeah, I really think they can win the NFC North. I I want to see them. I want to see this be the best Lions team that's been in history uh, so far. So far, even better than the 1991 team that made it to the NFC championship game. You know, how far will they make it after the NFC after they win the NFC North? That's a good question. Uh, you know, I see that teams are not going to lay down. You still gotta be concerned about other teams like Dallas. You got to be concerned about teams like teams like of course the Rams. Who knows what's going to happen with the Seahawks this year? Those NFC North teams are definitely not NFC North teams, but those NFC teams are definitely um, still teams that's going to be still good contenders within NFC. I I just want to see them. I mean, I want to see them make it to the Super Bowl. I'm tired of waiting. To tell you the truth, uh, do they have that potential? They get hot at the right time, and one of the key things is, of course, by then you're going to have Jameson Williams back, uh, after 6 games. So they they come back. Uh, if they can keep hot the whole year, and of course there's a lot of other factors that come into play, but basically they gotta be healthy. They gotta, Jared Goff needs to be on that target with his receivers. Um, they could go far. They could go all the way. We've seen Cincinnati, and no, I'm not saying just because Cincinnati made it, but this is our time to shine. This is our time to go ahead and make the adjustments. And if this culture is changed, like what we have been hearing for so many years, is they're changing the culture. They're changing the culture. Well, at some point in the time, your culture needs to be changed, and then you need to go ahead and take that leap and just go ahead and win some damn games and just make it. You know, no matter what comes against you, no matter who comes against you, no matter how good your opponent is, you need to beat that opponent. So I think they could possibly make it to the Super Bowl. Am I 100% sure they're going to make it to the Super Bowl? No, but that they could do it. As long as they stay healthy and as long as this defense can go ahead and close out them, can beat those teams. If the Lions can go ahead and beat those teams that they well, you got to beat the teams that are the strong teams and also your teams that you think are a sure one, because we have seen that so many times where the Lions have went ahead you they play hype one week and then they go ahead and they drop down the next week. Uh, but thank you everybody. You guys make this show. Thank you, UL Jackson. Thank you, Tristan Williams, for being part of this. No, I'm not closing the show, but yeah. Facebook user, uh, I want the number one seed, Detroit Lions. All games in Detroit, Michigan, at home in the playoffs. Hell yeah, I want that too. I want that too. Yeah, the better teams. They definitely got to beat the better teams. Wait. Oh, okay. Yeah, thank you for yeah, good. Send them an invite for sure. Thank you, Tristan. Um, but yeah, let's just go ahead. I mean, a lot of people don't wanna actually say pump the brakes on the hype train, pump the brakes on the hype train. No, no. Let's put some steam behind the hype train, and let's put some steam. Let's just go ahead and win some damn ball games. You know, now, hey, I would like to see somebody else opposite of Aiden Hutchinson. That I still think that there's and then on the defensive line, I still think that we need another person to give pressure, put pressure on the other team's quarterback. Aiden Hutchinson did good last year. I just really want to see him do. I want to see. You know, last year the Lions had pretty much a dominant offense. Okay, now we got to get it to be a dominant defense. We need that defensive. Uh, we need the rookies to shine. We need the actually um, the veterans to shine. Maybe even pick up another free agent out there that's going to help shore up that defense. It's if we can go ahead and bring pressure on that quarterback. One of the downsides that really hurt us last year, and did we address it? Did the Lions address it enough in free agency, in the draft? Did they address the defense well enough? Now, a lot of people say no. A lot of people have been, well, yeah, maybe, and stuff like that. Well, that's, we all know defense wins championships. But you also got to have a good offense, a great offense to go ahead and win that championship too. With it, balance. Balance and overachieving as well as great play. All that's going to win. You need a balanced offense. You need an all round balanced team that's going to with playmakers on each side of the ball, whether it be your offense, your defense, or your special teams. You need to find ways to score. You need to be able to shut down those quarterbacks that can run. Right now, and that's one thing in the NFC North that we definitely gotta look at. And we do gotta be real, because you got Justin Fields in there. I mean, yeah, we took him out last and at the last Detroit Lions game at Ford Field last year. But containing the run, being better against the run, that's what we really need to do this year. whether it's running backs, whether it's running quarterbacks. Uh, you also have Jordan Love in Green Bay. That's I mean he's known for his feet work. So those two quarterbacks we play twice now. We just cannot. I mean, even though Jordan Love is not a rookie quarterback, this is this would be his season as his first season as being the quarterback in Green Bay and all this other stuff. But uh, we just gotta go ahead and you know figure out a way to stop the quarterbacks or stop those running quarterbacks, put pressure on them. All right, Aiden Hutchinson has okay, excuse me. Aiden Hutchinson had 15 or something. He is better than last year. He was better than last year. I see better out of Aiden Hutchinson. He is better. Okay, yeah, that's great. And hey, earlier I was not knocking on Aiden Hutchinson. I'm just saying, you need somebody opposite of him to help him out. Yeah. Second year. I guess it's called his. Uh, Second year player. So we'll see. 15 sacks. Okay, yeah. 15 sacks. Psst, awesome. That'd be great if he has 15 sacks this year. That will be awesome. Awesome. Yeah. Yeah. I get what you meant, and I kind of. But yeah, thank you, Jackson. I'm sure that's. But yeah, Aiden Hutchinson get those 15 yards, 15 sacks. That'd be awesome. You also got to look at Sam Houston too on what he's going to do. But yeah, the Detroit Lions have potential. All right, they have potential to go ahead and really go far in the playoffs to take it to that next level. I actually have a friend at work. He's and I'll tell you if uh, if they go what he's telling, what he's predicting them to go, he's saying 15 wins. All right, okay. I think he's saying 14, 2, and 1. 14 wins, 2 losses, and 1 tie. The tie with Minnesota that's what one of the that is what one of my friends at work is saying that is going to happen. All right. Only how Aiden Hutchinson's not better than last year is if he gets injured this year. True that. Yeah. Uh, the kid, the kid has last year. The kid showed a lot of desire. You know, he, but yeah, he's. I'm sure he's learned a lot uh, during the year, and let's just hope he don't get injured. We gotta hope a lot of our key players don't get injured. I really, really, really want to see them just play ball. I want to see them just go out and really crush some people. That's what I want to see. I'm normally not a violent guy, but I mean, I would like to see Aiden Hutchinson go ahead and have 15 plus sacks uh, this year. That would be awesome. Just go ahead and knock those other quarterbacks right on their butt. Knock them into next year. That would be great. You know, and yeah, definitely. Thank you all for your comments. Like, subscribe, tell your friends. This is definitely going. I'm really going to be working on this show, uh, trying to get people in to go ahead and there's some couple friends at work that I'm working with to get them on, but I gotta get them where I can just send them a link and that will be it. Um, but any other questions, comments? We will have a show again on Friday for sure. Okay, your thoughts on Campbell, Jack Campbell from Captain Jack Campbell, linebacker from Iowa. Well, he's I haven't seen much on him lately, but my thought is he's somebody that's going to go ahead and shore up that linebacking spot. Uh, he's somebody I think is going to be a real good fit with the Lions. Somebody who definitely wants to play here. That makes a ton of difference. Um, by picking him when they did, they showed, as Val would say, from Detroit Lions on Prowl, linebackers' lives do matter. um, you know, uh, bring in a guy like Jack Campbell. It just adds, you know, bulk. It adds some strength to that, and he's got good speed. So I think he's going to make that difference, a great difference for the Lions. Uh, Thank you very much for your question, UL Jackson. But yeah, definitely, I think that's. But yeah, and of course, once again, thank you guys for participating. Make sure you tell your friends. I'm going to be on my next show. I'm going to be looking and studying the training camp, the results in training camp a lot more. Um, Jack Campbell is going to be the next Chris Spielman for our Detroit Lions, my opinion, or he could be better. Awesome, awesome, and I'm sure that's probably why they got him. Day one minicamp went well. Yeah, great. That is great. So, Tristan and UL Jackson, how well? Okay, yay or nay? Do you think the Lions can pull up a victory against the Kansas City Chiefs opening day of the NFL season this year? I'm going to say they're going to do it. They're going to surprise them. I think the Lions are going to surprise some people. I think, and hey, one thing I was saying about All right. They they are saying the best looking rookie so far is Sam Laporte from Iowa, tight end, Detroit Lions. I've been hearing that. Yeah. Hey, and we didn't need to you know we didn't need to spend a first round draft pick to get Sam Laporte. He was in the later round. So yeah, so it shows that he's we needed that tight end to win the to replace T.J. Hawkinson and actually to probably even be better. So hey, let's go, Sammy. Okay, looking good. Keep up the good work. Okay, I will say yay because I think they can beat them. Yeah, I agree. I agree. It's Arrowhead. You know, you're you're going into Arrowhead, beating the our meeting the former or the uh, two times in a row, of course, the two-time Super Bowl champions Chiefs. Uh, you go way back, um, then they won at least three times. But yeah, shoot. Yeah, I think the Lions can do, and the Lions used to be teams that would beat your people that won the teams that won the Super Bowl the year before. But this is the biggest stage on earth, in the NFL right now, and to have a primetime game, opening game, for the whole NFL. I mean, last year, you know, they ditched us. Well, last year we proved that they are good enough to be in prime time. All right, there are people saying they are okay. There are people saying they also will be the Chiefs. Yeah, I've heard a few. Yeah, I definitely have heard a few people saying that they are going to be the Chiefs. So, hey, that's great. Okay, Iowa tight end. You always keep good tight ends. Yes, yeah, and it should tight ends. They can save your ass too. They can save your ass. That's for sure. Okay. All right. Detroit Lions shock the. Okay. I like this, and I want this to be a headline. I like the way you put that. Detroit Lions shock the world. Beat Kansas City Chiefs. We almost beat the Eagles. True that. We can beat Kansas City Chiefs. That's awesome. That is awesome. Let's just go ahead and beat those Chiefs to start out. But don't go ahead and after you beat the Chiefs, go ahead and lose the next five. Let's go ahead and just beat the Chiefs. Okay. Hey, Facebook user. I'm It's just showing you as Facebook user, so I'm not sure who you are, but thank you for popping in. Any question? And one of the things also, if you want to tell me your name, who you are, Facebook user, uh, that's great. Oh, hey, Brian. Okay. All right. Yeah. Hey, Brian. Yeah. Thanks. So, do you think they're going to be able? Do you think they're going to be able to beat the Chiefs opening game? Uh, yeah, and yeah, keep winning after we win the first game. Exactly, Tristan. Thank you. Okay. Beat them all. Detroit Lions for sure, for sure. Yeah. All right. Thank you. I don't know how to get on here. Um, are you talking about being on the show? I would need to send you a link. Eventually, I'm going to be having that embedded in the chat and stuff like that. I gotta find out how to use that. But yeah, I and Tristan says hi to you, Brian. Uh, okay, with the running game, yeah, let's beat him with that running game. Let's go ahead and hey, with that balanced offense attack, that would be great. So it doesn't say Facebook user unfriend. No, no, it doesn't say that. I'm posting it. Uh, and of course, Brian says hi to you, Tristan. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Yeah, I'll tell you what I'm going to do on Friday. Yeah, because this is on Friday. I'm going to try to have link embedded, and then I'm going to try to send. I'm going to try to send you guys links through your Facebook so that you can be on here too. Then that way, I'm gonna uh yeah, because this is gonna be every Friday. It's gonna be every Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays for sure at 11. Okay, I don't get. All right, I don't get some Lions fans. They don't like Jared Goff because he's not black. To me, color means nothing exactly. I look at and they cannot and look and can you play or not? Jared Goff can play. I'm colorblind. I'll tell you what. I don't care. Okay. Um, criteria doesn't matter to me as far as race, as far as who you like, gay, straight, whatever. If you can play ball, you can play ball. Now, one of the things that we have known Jared Goff struggled when he first got here. He struggled with the Rams afterwards. After they made it to the Super Bowl, it's how he plays, how he comes off the ball. Let's go ahead and this is his team right now. This is his team. Let's just do it. All right, Jared Goff. Right now, it's win or lose with Jared Goff. Uh, if he can go ahead and get this done, um, he has the pieces around him, surrounding him. So, hey, he's. I just want to see the Lions win. I don't, I don't care at all, you know, about anything like that. Just on how the player plays the game. I just want to see my team. My team is the Detroit Lions. I want to see them win. All right. I'm saying how to get rid of it where it says Facebook. I'm not. I'm really not sure. I don't know. I mean, I wish I could tell you that, but I'm not sure. Okay, next Friday would be better for you. All right, that's fine. I would definitely, yeah. Um, of course, even if, see, what I'm going to do is get a few people that I'll send links to all the time. All right, and when you can, if you can come, you can come. If you can't come, you can't come. That's the way that's the way I plan on doing that. Kind of like they used to do on Free for All Friday. Uh, Now things don't need to, but next Friday we'll plan on that, Tristan. That would be great. Um, all right, Dan Campbell says Jared Goff has done better in Detroit than he did in LA. Yeah, I read that too. So I mean, he has the backing of the team. He has, you know, but anytime you know, I don't care what football team it is. I know we have seen it in the past too. You go ahead and you hire another quarterback. I mean, when look what happened when Jordan Love was brought into Green Bay. That actually turned the other quarterback so much against Green Bay that he felt ditched. So and finally Aaron Rodgers is gone. So but you always got to plan for the future. You know, I'm I told like I said last year, you know, and I said even the year before, Jared Goff, show us what you got. Let's get this done. Hey, and I believe we can go far with them. All right. I think people forget how much better Stafford is than Goff. Yeah, Stafford is a better all-around quarterback than Goff for sure. As far as in stats and everything like that, he was that final can that final piece to the puzzle. But we also got to realize, and this is when I say this, please, I mean, this is one of the things Jim and I used to get into arguments about. This is not a knock this is not a knock at all against Stafford when I'm going to say this. But what one thing the Lions failed to do around Stafford is build a team that's going to win a playoff game. They could not build that total winning. Yo, I mean, yes, he had better skills than 90% of the quarterbacks, but they could not build that winning team around him. Dan Marino was better than Joe Montana, but who has the Super Bowl rings? And so it's not a knock. It's the way your team is around, um, the way the team performs around, and how you can. But Stafford, he, I mean, in my opinion, he should have won a couple playoff games that the refs took away too. So you had to definitely. Okay, I care you play or not. If you suck, I don't want you on my team. You can be purple if you could play. I want you if you suck. I don't want you on the team. Good way to say that. Good way to say that. But yeah, Brian, I agree with you. Stafford Woods is the better quarterback. But I mean, it's. I just want the person to go, and I'll tell you what. When we, even on Detroit Lions on Pro, when Stafford was on the trading block, a lot of even Kurt Steele was saying you wouldn't trade to get him back. You know, but uh, sorry, I had to think. Okay, my opinion. When Stafford was done, the Rams had no quarterback. They should keep Goff, but that's Rams. Mistake. Okay, that was the Rams' mistake. I'm glad, not Detroit Lions. Mistake. Yeah. All right. I totally agree. If I had what they had, I totally agree. If he had what they had now, they would go to the Super Bowl. And that's definitely could be because if he was that finally, and if it was the Stafford that and the Stafford, you know what I mean? Um, who knows what he's going to be? He was injured last year. Who knows what he's going to be when he comes back? And hey, that might make the Rams. He might make the Rams relevant again, right? But yeah, definitely. You have it can't be just more and that yeah. And I'm one thing. Jim also did say that he that Stafford didn't have the team too. So okay they they be drafting for the number one pick when Stafford's arm's done. Should keep Goff made mistake. I'm glad did the Lions not mistake. Oh, okay. And I take it you're talking about Stafford. Yeah. Uh, so hey, and we know how Stafford is, and you know we know how Stafford is a great competitor. He's a type of he's that type of quarterback that's you know I mean how he finished out the game with a separated shoulder and helped us come back and beat Cleveland that year. Uh, but yeah, he's and his he knows how to thread that needle. He's really good at that long pass. So yeah, I mean, there's Stafford is okay. Yeah, I see. We got two different views. As far as on Stafford here. Stafford is done. Needs to retire. Not playing anymore. All beat up all the time. In being in being fair to Stafford, and now Stafford is. I mean, he didn't have offensive line a lot of the time. A lot of the times he was here with Detroit, and the offensive line suffered greatly uh, the second year as far as in the on the Rams team. So there was times when Stafford got 15 sacks in a game. You know, you know, there was a couple of weeks where there's where when he was with the Lions where it was 11 sacks. And you know that that's going that's going to take a toll on your body. You know, uh, because I do not say in my opinion, okay, and this is my opinion, I will not call football a contact sport. I call it much more than a contact sport. Football is a collision sport. Football is a sport that goes ahead and two or more players' bodies collide, and that's going to cause some damn pain. And when you were sacked as many times as what Stafford was, not to the fault of Stafford himself, but to the fault of the Lions not getting an offensive line in front of him that could protect him. There you go. That's why he's hurt. Now, hey, he's one that does not give up. So, and I'm not going to, I'm not going to go ahead and just because Stafford is not with us anymore, I'm not going to be a Stafford. Hey, yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, this is a man sport. This is a tough man sport. This is not a weakness. Probably about the only sport that I would say would be more more of a collision sport than um than oh, football. I would need to say hockey would come in a good second because you have a lot of checking into the boards and stuff like that. But of course, there's boxing and MIA fighting, where you go, those are collision sports too. Where you go ahead and you're pounding your fists against each other. Joe Burrows don't have any offensive line. He doesn't get hurt. Took worst offense line history to the Super Bowl. No excuses for Stafford. Okay, you do got a point there. Now, uh, but I'm not saying Stafford not winning or the Lions not winning the Super Bowl or not even making Super Bowl appearance is Stafford's fault. Uh, when you had culture, a lot of different culture back then too. You had a NFL that looked at the Lions as a toilet bowl team. Okay, let's just face it. You had that. When the Detroit Lions got Matthew Stafford, it was 1 year before the rookie salary cap was interacted activated. Because so it was a little bit harder back then to build the teams around Stafford. Hey, thank you guys for coming and joining us on Tim's Maniac Sports, the place where the fan matters for sure. Um, and the how far, one of the questions are, and you know, one of the questions I ask is, do you guys think the Lions can beat Detroit or can beat Kansas City? Uh, One of the things that's been going on in the chat too is uh, Stafford and golf. Is golf the man to take us there? I, I, he's been to Super Bowl before, and he got a good team around him. Okay. All right. Stafford turnover prone. Throws the ball. Okay, yeah. All right. But when you had to come back and come back and come back, yeah, it's I mean, yeah, you definitely I was mad about the turnovers and stuff too. And But when you got to make plays, sometimes that crap happens. All right. 10-7 Facebook user picks the record. Uh, all right. Joe Burrow did not have first ballot Hall of Fame Calvin Johnson. That's true, but of course Joe Burrow did not have it where you were all type of plays where touchdowns were taken away. You know, like they were. Yeah, and then all you do is get is apology from the NFL, and there was a lot of those games. I mean, we all remember when even under replay, you know, uh, under replay rules, refs even got it wrong then, and that game where the Monday night game where the Lions should have actually beat the Chicago Bears. Kelvin Johnson went ahead and caught that pass, but they said that he did not have control, so they took that touchdown away. That's the type of things the Lions have dealt with. And that's the type of things that, you know, any quarterback who's been on that team with the Lions have dealt with. You know, so it's yeah, T.J. Hooker or not T.J. Hooker, but yeah, yeah, Hooker's gonna be. Yeah, he will be. He should be a great quarterback for the Lions. All right, Bengals have been worse than the Lions before. They got Joe Burrows. They got They got good when they got Joe. Yeah, but everybody knows football too. You know that football is a team game, and you can only do so. Yeah, a quarterback can definitely help you and can bring you out of your slump. It can, there's things that a quarterback can do for you greatly, and they, in trying to do that, they can. Now, would I like the Lions to have Joe Burrow? Hell yeah. Okay. He's he's that type of quarterback. All right. So would I like the Lions to have Patrick Mahomes? Yeah. All right. But Joe Burrow is a good quarterback. Yeah. Um, and yeah, I will admit Cincinnati had those has had some bad teams. Uh, they also made it to the Super Bowl 3 times. Lost all 3 of them, but they made it to the Super Bowl 3 times. The Lions have never made it to Super Bowl yet, no matter who their quarterback has been. Hopefully, this year will be the year they make it to the Super Bowl. uh, correct. Okay, all right. Yeah, correct. That's good. Correct. Correct. Jack Prescott. All right. Okay. Oh wow. Okay, you got me to laugh there. Yeah. Yeah, Prescott now. Well, but we're gonna we are gonna get to see. I mean, yes, if we get the Jared Goff that came to Detroit from LA that first year, we could be in trouble. All right, and that's now I'm not saying he's that Jared Goff. All right, and I'm talking about the first part of it. Now, if we get the Jared Goff that played at the latter half of that season, played like he did, if we get the Jared Goff that played like he played for us that last year, we could go far under Goff. So, will. I mean, one of the things everybody agrees about with Jared Goff, and I, I mean, I haven't heard anybody this Jared Goff. You got to have the people around him. Now he got the people around him. So with the people around him, yes, he's that quarterback. And yes, he did what he went ahead and he put in the work on off season. He put in the work with his receivers. You know, especially last off season. Uh, so we're going to see, we're going to see this season and this season what he does. Uh, I heard a couple people talking where there has not been that connection earlier in training camp, and it was especially with JMO because JMO's so damn fast, so there wasn't that, you you got to get in stride with your receivers for sure. Uh, so we'll see. Jared Goff is our quarterback. We'll see exactly what he can do for us. I'll tell you, he will be that hero if I don't care whatever quarterback brings, whatever quarterback brings the Lions to that Super Bowl. The city of Detroit, the people, the fans, everybody's going to start back in. Hey, how's it going? This is one of my friends from work, Tim Reardon. If the Lions adopt the run and shoot, they will make it to the big game. Oh God! Oh yeah! Talking about back in the days. That is a good one, Mr. Reardon. Oh wow! Yeah, I would. Oh man, I would love to. But haven't these? Oh gosh. Tim knows how much I used to love that run and shoot. So thank you, Tim. Thank you. Oh man. Uh that was a exciting time. That was an exciting time for Lions back then. All right. Jared Goff takes our Detroit Lions to, I'm going to insert to Super Bowl, wins, best quarterback ever in the Lions, better than Stafford. You know what? If he does that, I'm I won't argue with you, okay? I won't argue with you. Now, I'm if he can go ahead and do that, you know, sure. When that happens, I will send you. I'll get your address and I'll send you a Tim's Maniacs Sports T-shirt on me. Okay. Jared Goff has only win. Okay, gotta read it slower. Jared Goff really only has win division better than Stafford as a Lion. Yeah. Well, yeah. Shoot, if Jared Goff can, I But really, who really cares? I mean, if we're, I mean, I just want the Lions. I just want the Lions to win that game. I want the Lions to go to that game. And you know, there was not. See, one question between the Stafford, and this, who's bet, they're different quarterbacks. Okay, you know, you can say Stafford never took the Lions to even win a playoff game. I mean, there's still that argument there where I think there was a couple games, at least one game that was taken away from Stafford where he should have won, you know, a playoff game due to bad officiating by the referees. Okay, but you also got to look at it. I mean, if I was playing the advocate, because you got this guy that's so much against Stafford. So if I was the one that was going to defend Stafford, I would look at you. I'd say, man, you're crazy. And why would I look at you? I would say, okay, Jared Goff went ahead. But see, I don't want to knock Jared Goff. He's my quarterback, okay? But, you know, in defense of Stafford, you go ahead and you move, Jared Goff did get the Rams to the Super Bowl. Stafford also got the Rams to the Super Bowl his first year. They were also able to win the Super Bowl, even though it came down close, even though there was, some, I would say, controversy with that win by the Rams in the Super Bowl. So, I'm not debating really who's a quarterback, who's a better quarterback. It's just, you know, um, he does have a Super Bowl ring. Jared Goff needs to get one under Detroit. Okay, we have got cheated versus the Cowgirls. I remember that for sure. Exactly. Uh, the lines will go as far as offensive and defensive lines can dominate. Domination. All right, yeah. Okay. Uh, I'm picking the Lions to go ahead and beat the Chiefs. Mr. Reardon, what are you thinking? Once again, thank you guys for showing up to Tim's Maniac Sports. I do appreciate it. Like, subscribe, make sure you check out the channel on. I'm like you guys being on Facebook and stuff like that. That's great. Let's also check out the channel on. You can also find me on Tim's Maniac Sports YouTube. You can find me on Maniac Sports. Maniac Sports Twitch. I'm also on that too. Um, but yeah, I mean that now Tim, that is also a blanket statement too. The Lions will go as far as their offense and their defense can take them. That is okay. That's fair. That is a fair. That is definitely a fair statement because he would Stafford wasn't the only final piece. Stafford stole his ring. That team was around. That team was built around Goff's ring. Give Goff, Von Miller, Odell wins the Super Bowl. That's I mean, you definitely got a good point. Do I think Stafford stole that ring? No, I do think that Stafford did play his part too. Uh, but yeah, you do definitely got a good point there. And now let's just go ahead and so all right. So it's already 12:05. Um, yeah, I want to see. Hey, let's see Jared Goff go ahead and get his. Okay, I think the running game will help Goff for sure. All right, everybody, it's my friend Tim Reardon. We work together. Um, I know what brings out the maniac in Tim Reardon, and one of the things that brings out the maniac in him is seeing a great running game. This is you know this is one of his. He loves a great running game. So yeah, whenever you have that balanced attack, whenever you have that running game that's going to go ahead and where where you cannot just key on the one part of the offense, the receivers, key on sacking that quarterback, key on you got to respect that run, you got to put the people on the offensive line. Uh, hey, that's going to be on Jamar Gibbs and also Montgomery this year, along with our offensive line. So yeah, that running game is going to go ahead and help. And I don't care what quarterback it is, that's going to help that quarterback if you open up that running game and have that balanced attack. And one of the things we have seen as far as for the Brad Holmes and the Dan Campbell regime is that they have concentrated on trying to get us a good running back. So in bringing in, and signing Montgomery and also signing Jamar Gibbs, they proved that you that what we had was not good enough to go ahead and get us to that next level. They brought in people that was better than what we had. So, hey, let's go Lions, one pride. I hope Goff wins the Super Bowl rings for our Detroit Lions. We fans deserve it. I want Sean McVay mad because Goff wins. Because I don't think Sean McVay, okay, because I don't like Sean McVay. I'm not going to read that part. Throws his team under the bus. Okay, yeah. You do got a good point. But you know what? I want us I want the Lions to win. I want Jared Goff to win the Super Bowl ring under the Detroit Lions because he's a Detroit Lion and I want my Lions to win. I don't care too much about politics. Do you know if the Lions are going to do Do you know if the Lions are going to do camp in Grand Rapids? I have not heard that. Wow, that would be awesome. I would like to see that. I know I went a couple times to a training camp. I have Detroit Lions Jared Goff jersey. That doesn't surprise me. That does not surprise me. That's good. Awesome. Awesome. But yeah, I'm gonna. Okay. I will. I will try to find out. If they are. This is the first. This is the first I heard of it. Um, that would be great. Okay, but we will. Yeah, I'll try to find out because that would be great. If it does, if it definitely does, I'm going to try to go there. Okay, and I got Aiden Hutchinson jersey, Michigan Wolverines jersey, and Detroit Lions. If half Wolverine and half Detroit Lions. Yeah, one of Michael's Wolver, Michigan Wolver line jerseys. Uh, but it's well over an hour now. I would talk about the Detroit Lions all day if I could, uh, for sure. But I do gotta finish getting ready for work. So hey, it was nice hearing from you. Thank you for stopping in, Tim Reardon. Thank you everybody for stopping in. Tristan, Ryan Stover, U.R. Jackson, and anybody else who I may have forgot your name. I do really appreciate it. Oh, me too. I'm Michigan and Wolverine fan too, 100%. That will be for another day. Okay. What about pickleball? Oh God, you're gonna Timmy. Oh no, Tim, you're gonna drive me crazy with this pickleball. Now tell me, Tim, is pickleball a contact sport? Oh, I would need to say no. I would need to say no. I never seen the game. Of course, I heard a lot about the game. I uh, but I know if you're playing pickleball at your age, it's not a contact sport. Yeah. From what I heard, it's tennis with a wiffle ball. So just don't get dilled. All right, but yeah, it's if you fall down, that is a good one. Okay, all right, we got to beat the Seahawks. Most they took our players in the draft. We made the playoffs over. Okay, they made the playoffs over us. Had better picks and blank the playoffs and the draft. I don't. Yeah, we'll see you at work. Um, Thank you. This is Tim's Maniac Sports, and thank you everybody for joining me. And of course, remember, uh, I will be back again. Um, I will be back again with on Friday, 11 o'clock. This is going to be Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Sports talk We might even hit on a little bit of pickleball. We're not only Detroit Lions. Detroit Lions here. We are. This is Tim's Maniac Sports. So we may sometimes talk about Tigers. We may sometimes even bring up pickleball stuff. I don't know, but right now it's um, the mini camps are going on, mandatory mini camps. So we are looking. We are talking about that. I talked about that. Yeah, go Lions forever, for life. Talk to you later. Yeah, thank you. Thank you all for your participation. Be sure to leave comments. Be sure to tell your friends about it. And we'll be back with you later. Go Lions, one pride. Uh, thanks. This is Maniac Tim signing off. Damn, I gotta get ready for work. All right. Take care, everybody. Bye.